Alrighty, welcome back to another video, and today let's keep talking about 1.3, patch 1.3 for Bannerlord. And today I wanted to mention something. There wasn't no concrete change in the patch notes, even though we're going to go over the patch notes over like kind of things I think are related to this change, right? But the change is bandit parties. Brother, bandits are back. You know what I mean? I'm going to quickly just like, okay, so right now I'm at 1086. If I'm not mistaken, we start at 1084 new games or 1085. Like, I think this might be like 2 years into a campaign, which isn't that much. A year is like 84 days, if I'm not mistaken, in Bannerlord time, right? So 2 years time, and I'm gonna just go through the map really quickly, like, you know, through like the busy parts of the map. Like right here, there's a lot of traffic, right? A lot of traffic. We're just gonna go in the line. I'm just show you the bandits and the size of the bandit parties. It's so much better. There's so much more, and they're like bigger. So again, it makes it more worth to attack them, and also you can scale up. You know what I mean? Now, when I first started playing patch 1.3, by the way, I thought for some reason, why is there no bandits? But it ramped up so quickly. Maybe I wasn't looking at first, but holy. Let me just show you real quick. Let's walk through real quick first, and then I'm going to go over some changes. I got the patch notes pulled up right over here. Let me show you. Boom, right over here, okay? We're going to go over that in just 1 second. All right, so let's just walk through. So we got 11, 13 up there, right? We got a hideout filled to the brim. We got a 31 party, a 30 party, a 42 party, okay? And I'm going to keep going because if I just, just show you one, you might be like, that's just one loaded thing. Another 37 party. Now we got mountain bandits. We just passed a hideout for forest bandits, and would you look at that? Now there's a mountain bandit hideout. Boom, 18, 30. This one's half filled. We still got looters in the mix. Don't get it twisted. By the way, even on top of that, before we get to the patch notes, we have a whole new bandit, what do you call it? A bandit group called the Deserters. Deserters are full of troops that obviously deserted from a war. They're around during like where like major wars happen, right, between two kingdoms. And also on top of that, they have like bandit troops in them as well, very heavily armored, so kind of more late game type of bandits, right? So on top of them getting more populated and just overall, you know what I mean, crime is back, baby, in a big way. You know what I mean? Listen, like, it's just, yeah, bandits, with this, even with the stealth gameplay that we got, like, all the stealth components, I didn't expect the bandits to come back in this big way. I'm not gonna lie to you. Patch 1.3, like, has added so much to, like, the, how can I say it? The underworld, right? That sounds like a corny way to say it, right? I don't know how to say, like, the medieval streets, you know what I'm saying? It is, the streets are eating, brother. The medieval streets are eating. Anything that has to do with, like, bandits doing stuff that's, like, illegal, sneaking, stealth, has been base boosted this patch. I'm not gonna lie to you. People always did, like, those YouTube playthroughs of, like, oh, I'm gonna be a bandit, I'm gonna be a this. This patch, you could definitely, bro, you could definitely get a nice, like, if you're trying to do, like, a YouTube playthrough, like, oh, what do I want to play? What do I think people are gonna want to play? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm probably not gonna do a playthrough for a while because I got so much stuff to cover. Look at the list. Just real quick, bro. You screenshot that, bro. I'm going to send someone to your house. I'm just kidding. But, listen. Low-key, you could start a playthrough of you, you know what I'm saying? Just straight up, like, playing like a bandit. But only doing bandit stuff. Like, it would be a lot more interesting than it was before. You know what I mean? Because before it was like, okay, cool. You can only do, like, certain things. But now, all the stealth, everything. By the way, hush, hush on the hush, hush. What I've heard is we're going to get a lot more stealth additions added to what we're currently doing in stealth. There's going to be further progression. As I really wanted, and if you really wanted, it might be coming. You know what I'm saying? Not even might. I think it's coming. You know what I'm saying? Not think, but, on the hush hush. All right? But, moving on. We're going to keep going. 32 right here. Looters. And again, just going through some place that's busy. And also, since it's busy, a lot of these guys are supposed to get taken out as well. So that means that they're still spawning in like crazy. Another 13. Okay. Let's keep going. 17. We got another hideout over here. 34, 30, 24. Still all scared of me, baby. Don't get it twisted. 35, 14, 24. 8. Holy, brother. I'm telling you, bandits are so back. It's so good to see because, first of all, early game, like, I'll be honest with you. Sometimes in early game, you know, you might get stuck and wonder, like, what am I supposed to do next? Or, like, you know, when should I really, you know, hop off of, like, attacking bandits? I'll be honest with you. By the way, we missed this big hideout here as well. But, like attacking bandits, you could do it till, like, mid-game now. You know what I'm saying? With deserters included and also how big the parties are. It's still valid now to, for me, even, like, to place where I'm at, right? For me to keep attacking the bandits. Because it's, like, it's so many of them. Look at all these parties. Do you see this? I'm not even pointing it out. Just look. 27, 27, 19, 17. You know what I mean? Let's see what the Steppe Bandit regions are looking like. Go up here. Still just passing more and more of them. You know what I mean? Like, look. And look. Steppe Bandits. Now we're entering big territory. You want to play in the Kazate land? You know what I mean? Like, you're about to face some big bandit parties. And, like, Steppe Bandits, listen, they're all cavalry. By the way, I'm still kind of sick. Listen, my throat is on 10. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. Bro, I gotta stop with these, bro. They just become it. Wow. All right. Well, we move forward. You know what I'm saying? We always move forward. That's what it's all about. All right, look. 41 all cavalry, bro. That's a scary sight, bro. Just bandits. This gives me warband vibes. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, guys, all the warband enjoyers, all the warband just fucking, you know, dick lickers. Listen, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. With all offense included, all right? Tell me this doesn't give you kind of like vibes of like warband. Because they had some big bandit parties. Tell me I'm lying. I remember being in, like, what you would consider the Kazate land, but inside of Warband. And I remember just being scared for my life because there would be so many bandit troops. They would all be on horses, and I would be so scared of them. You know what I mean? And they would just, like, they would just be menacing all around. And now, since, you know, I have a bigger party, right? But if I had a smaller party, again, these are some menacing parties. Because guess what? If you have a small party, it's not just like the fact that there's like one big party of 26. If I show up right here and this 26 catches me close enough to this 29 and 25, all of a sudden it's me versus not just this 26, it's times 3. So literally like a 75 bandit party. You know what I'm saying? If you get caught in the wrong spot. Let me show you real quick, like, you know, where the Steppe Bandits really rule. Because if you didn't know, in the Kazate land, the Steppe Bandits go crazy up here. And also the Steppe Bandits go crazy down here. Where there's less like towns and stuff like that, they start massing. And this was even before this change. So now with this change, they're massing, but with huge numbers too. So like here it's like, bro, this shit is like mosquitoes and like, you know, like a South American, like, what's it called, country. Like I've seen, listen, I've never been to South America, but I've seen some videos of mosquitoes, brother. Let me tell you something. The algorithm be showing me weird stuff. You know what I mean? They got it bad in there. You know what I mean? I'm being honest with you. I'm being disappointed. But this is usually where they stay. By the way, what I found in the last video, if you guys didn't see, there's a big hole right here. You see it? There's a big hole right here. And also, they put this right here. Foreshadowing? Maybe. But, regardless, as you can see, I think the bandits and the looters have gone pretty bonkers, in my opinion. If you played in the past couple months before this patch came out, bandits were okay. I think now, seeing just like, you know what I'm saying, like even like this right here on the screen right here is beautiful to see. These are healthy bandits. They're eating just like everybody else. I'll be honest with you, everybody's eating off patch 1.3 except the console players. My fault, guys. I had to hit you there. Don't blame me. You don't even gotta blame the game company. Blame PlayStation and Xbox, bro. They're in the Stone Ages. How do they still not have the capability of running multiple branches of a game? That shit is weak. The reason it's always on Steam is because it's so easy to upload multiple versions of the game on Steam as the publisher. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But let's go to some changes on why I think Bandits are back, okay? Drink some more water. I'm out here. Oh. Alright. So if we just keyword search Bandits, like I'm going to show you why like there's no concrete change, right? So this one doesn't really matter. Encyclopedia change. This one obviously changes how we do hideouts, right? So the thing is, I think they've added more hideouts. Not just I think they've added more hideouts. There is a change in here that we're going to go over. It's like a quick little bug fix that pretty much, here, let me just find it real quick. That makes it so hideouts spawn more often. Where is it? Fix the bug that caused some hideouts to become oversized, as in big, as in like the ones you see on the screen right now. By the way, holy shit, I'm not actually showing you the thing. Oops, sorry. You didn't really miss anything. I caught it early. All right. So here's the first thing that I want to go over is this. Fix the bug that caused some hideouts to become oversized, preventing new hideouts from appearing on the map. So this means more hideouts will now spawn. Okay. But on top of that, while I don't see it here, and I don't know if it's just because of this change, and I'm guessing this is how hideouts were always supposed to be, maybe. And this one little change made all these guys all of a sudden start spawning like crazy. But also, here's another suspicion I have. Because whenever you take out a hideout now, right? Let me show you real quick. Let me say I want to take out this hideout, send troops, right? Here's what you get from it. Troops, amazing. Holy good troops. What is all this? Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to have to dive into like what we get from hideouts as well. That might be a new video, you know what I mean? But, oops, sorry about that. This is what you get from hideouts. And I'll be honest with you, Steppe Bandit hideouts are kind of OP, if you didn't know. The other hideouts are like, eh. Steppe Bandit hideouts are where it's fucking at, brother. Holy moly. I might make a video just on that. But. Look which horses. 40 of them, boys. Listen, what I want to say is, I think maybe the reason the bandits are doing so good is now every time you raid them, they have so much food and materials and also horses to transport said food. You know what I mean? Sumpter horses or mules, almost all hideouts have. Obviously, Steppe Bandits have the horses as well because they are Steppe Bandits. They are on the horse, right? But usually without these type of horses, you usually find all this other stuff in other hideouts. So what I'm saying is, now maybe that this was added to their rewards or the loot that you get, maybe it means that they have more of this in their inventories as well. As in they have more food so they can survive for longer. Their parties don't really starve. I don't know if that's how they worked before. But maybe this like management and change of the hideouts made it so they would become stronger through like, you know, the materials they have now. And obviously we have a lot of AI changes, party changes, how people move, and also how like food management has been changed for big armies and just parties in general, right? So therefore, I guess I could take it, huh? There we go. Therefore, it's very again, just booming. I think therefore like it made Bandits boom. But going back to the changes, right? Everything else realistically, again, because there's no like oh, we increased the spawn of bandits. Like, there's nothing here that like says anything about that, right? Only thing here about is like how they changed hideouts and how you have multiple options now. I have a hideout video down below as well. But from what I've seen of what I just showed you, there's a lot more bandits, and it's great. But also, just so we quickly go over it, deserters, that's not how you spell it. Where is it? Deserters, this is the new, what do you call it? Troop party, right? And as these parties are made up of trained troops rather than bandits and looters, they can be a bit more of a challenge. Oh, sorry, they don't include bandits and looters. I thought this said include bandits and looters. My fault. They are just trained troops, but obviously they're considered bandits because they deserted their party that they were fighting for. Now, if you're wondering where do you find deserters, it's very simple. It's where wars are at. You see how these symbols right here, that means that sieges are happening. Also, if you go to Encyclopedia, you go to Kingdoms, click on any kingdom, you go all the way down, you can see who they're at war with, right? I can see the Khazaits are at war with the Southern Kingdom right over here. So if we just quickly go over here, whenever any major battle happens, deserters will start to spawn, okay? It's very simple like that. And that's where you will find them. You will find them around those regions of war, okay? Sometimes you probably will have some guys that go really far out. And also on top of that, deserters, they can actually come together. So like if you have like a party of 36 deserters, party of 53 deserters, they can sometimes merge together, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool function they have. See, right here, look at that. Found them right away. As you can see, deserters, and you can see they're made up of Imperial troops and Azerai. So this is pretty much the Azerai, or pretty much like, you know, like this looks like the Southern Empire deserters. Let's quickly fight them and show you what they're all about. All right. Let's go talk to him real quick. Let's go, boys. It was a scary sight, baby. It's a scary sight. Holy. I get sniped right here. But as you can see, they're pretty high-level troops. It's not just low-level troops. They are, what's it called? You get the Imperial crossbowmen here. Good archers. I'm about to die, because I'm kind of in the mix of it, right? But as you can see, it's not just, like, don't get it twisted. You might fight, like, a party of 20 deserters like this. But if you have a very low-level 20 army with, like recruits or this or that, and you think, oh, they're just like looters, you're gonna get cooked. There are tier 5s and tier 6. This guy right here, this is like a tier 6 guy, or a tier 5. Like, he's really close. One hit of that axe, and I'm kind of dead. You know what I mean? Even if I was at full HP. But also, as you can see, they have recruits as well. So it's a heavy mix. Very heavy mix. I'm about to die right now. And I'm dead. Amazing. And loot-wise, as you can see, tier 5, okay, it's tier 4, but still, pretty good. And as you can see, now, if you think about it, before in hideouts, you can find, like, very high-tier gear sometimes on the random. Now, I think the deserters are the ones that you're going to find that at. Okay? So, it looks like the hideouts got nerfed. But now they provide you with food and also horses, while deserters provide you with gear. You know what I mean? So there's a trade-off, but overall, oh, my bad, I think I just hit the mic. Overall, oh, and also look at this, just random events, amazing. Wow. Souvenirs. Sometime recently, you've not sure, you're not sure exactly when your men started a new post-battle tradition. Going battlefield, collecting grisly trophies from slain enemies. That's crazy. Interesting. Look at that. If I do nothing, I get -5 relation with 3 surrounding villages. Wow. But if I did, if I tell them to stop it, pretty much, right? To help the farmers, morale decreases by 20. Wow. I'll do this one, because this one doesn't give me much of anything, really. Just trait changes. Alright. But that will do it for me. Again, bandits are back. And also, look at this. Look at the size of this army. This is what I'm talking. This is what I'm trying to see. Like, we're so back. I'm telling you, patch 1.3, the numbers are looking good. Alright? And if you want to know about how armies get better, go check out my video on how armies got stronger. It kind of popped off. A lot of people liked it. It's linked down below, alright? I'll see you in the next one.